stands alone, confused and in despair, depressed. What does a child of God do when discouragement has set in? It feels useless, feels like a complete failure, feels like everything you touch is just going wrong. You feel abandoned by God and everybody else. Because you feel like don't nobody care, don't nobody understand. If they cared and they love me like they say they do, they would be helping me. We just get all these feelings that the devil comes in and just, you know, he starts to just put tens on it. He just adds to it. Yeah. You know they ain't doing you right. I thought they was your friend. He does all those things. Anybody been discouraged? Anybody felt like you was a failure? Felt like it just didn't work out? You didn't tell nobody, but out inside you said, God, it seems like everybody is okay with me. What's wrong with me? Preaching to somebody today. Feel rejected by everything. Even his best friend was nowhere in sight. Sometimes the person you look into the most, all of a sudden they don't answer their phone no more.
Come on.
They see your name and like, you look to them and then you can't find them. You come to church and how you doing? And they in the spirit suddenly. Even Jonathan, he was not even talking to him. He's like, what is going on? Might have been refreshing if he could have talked to his best friend. Might have been okay if it had somebody he could just go to and say, you know what? I just need to vent because I don't know what's going on. I need to let somebody know what's going on. But every now and then, God will take everybody out of your life so you can talk only to him. My God. His wife was gone, his kids was gone, his parents was too far away. He didn't have nobody to turn to for encouragement. Nobody to pat him on his back. Nobody to say, it's going to be okay, just hang in there. Nobody to say, boy, don't you give up now, God has done too much for you. Nobody to do none of that. Because see, sometimes we get so lost and in despair that we begin to forget what God has done. What he's brought us out of, what he's done before. We forget that. Because the enemy has inundated us with, look at you now, look at you now, look what's going on now, look what's going on now, what's going to happen with your life. Nobody to encourage him. If God has something for you to do, if you are in fact the appointed of God, and anointed of God, and chosen of God, and already have his destiny in your hand, then he will put you in a position where you will have to only rely on the King of Kings and Lord of Lords to encourage and restore you. My God.
Yes, sir.
He didn't have no one to turn to. Nowhere to go. Anybody ever felt like that? You just, crisis after crisis after crisis, it just becomes too much. It seems like it's just too much. And we tell God, God, you said you wouldn't put more on me than I could bear. That's your word, you said. So what am I doing here? Why is my stuff gone? What's going on with my kids? Where are they at? My family's gone. It seems like everything I had, it was here yesterday and now it's gone.